check 1, 2. I mean, the last time I had to do this, I had to make sure that my focus start is muted. But let's get to it. Do, re, mi, fa, so, pu, ra, no, on, la, pu, so, fa, me, ra, do, me, so, me, do, so, do. I really need to come up with a better introduction. For one thing, it's in B flat minor. Probably need something better for the BGM. I have a ton of BGM, but first and foremost, I am soprano Onobdy, and it's been a long while since the last stream that I did. And even then, that last stream that I did was only about 3 minutes because I was horribly interrupted by HighKey regarding... Well, you know, let's switch over to the webcam for a bit. Let's show you what I was interrupted by. So, as you can see, well, I might as well show 3 items while I'm at it. First item is those set of beads that are located on that hairband right over there. A hair needle. Blue, blue, orange, red, red, purple. Now that thing had me stuck for about a good 3 days. They practically had me out of the apartment building that I was a part of for that moment. It turns out that they're correlated to a train line. I had me looking at a train map at one point, and then I realized that blue, orange, and red are part of a line, but I still have to find out what purple is, because I didn't see any purple lines on the train map that I found. It was also a time to get chewed out by HighKey. While I was gone, HighKey, well, one of their officials decided to go into my apartment areas. Specifically into my house. Well, at least my rooms. They did not like the state of the rooms at all. They said I should have at least cleaned up a little bit before I took the chance to do live streaming, and they even gave me 2 weeks for that sort of stuff. Alas, I think the next 2 weeks, aside from the community theater stuff, I'll be devoting some time to orienting my room a little bit more. For one, I think I could do with a little bit more clutter in the workstation area. For 2 reasons. One, it involves getting, well, it fills up the space that allows the microphone itself, well, so it doesn't add a little bit more reverb in this place. Though I think I might need to buy a bigger bookshelf. I think one that has 4 tier because I have 2 that are 2 tier. Now, the second thing. This beauty right here. No, probably better if I zoom it in a little bit further, but I've got the mic positioned to the point where I can't exactly move it too freely. I also have to mute it and rotate it. That card right there was the card that I got from, well, HighKey's order on a grading scale. It's a rather nice card. I looked it up on the price charting, or like wherever they do marketplace for appraised cards, and it's going for about $640. It's not a bad thing. Could probably use it for future funding or maybe even a new console. The group that was appraising it has a deal with this game company, the game company at the time, and they were able to I'm able to trade it in for store credit for about 85% of the value. Well, either way, it's all in perspective. But let's get back into it. I promised myself that I would do Stardew Valley Saturdays, and I am going to do Stardew Valley Saturdays. And also make it a point to see what I can do to plan to upgrade the workstation a bit, or at least clutter it in a meaningful way. Rather long loading screen. Oh, what's going on? Hold on. Why is it not showing your screen? Ah. There you are. But first, let's switch you over to this. Excellent. So when we last left off, before I was hastily interrupted, we were dealing with a rainy day. There's a lot of things to do. These are weeds, so I have to effectively get rid of the ones that are surrounding the farm. Still, this is a ton of moss and a ton of possible wild seeds to get from all these. And I regret selling my... I do regret selling the steel sword or anything with a plus speed at this point. Hey, the summer squashes are growing, and so are the hot peppers. Might be of good use to some people that might need it. Let's take a look at our tasks since we've been away for about a week. Oh, we need to talk to Robin. I think she might be at the... Knowing her, she's probably at the Stardew Saloon. Or at home. Or at her home over at the mountain area. Ooh, nice flower seeds. Oh, looks like the trees also have moss. May have to deal with those in a heartbeat. What's in the mail? Hi, how are you doing? I hope you enjoyed the gift I've sent you. Well, goodbye. How sweet of you, Emily. And it looks like the crab pots are doing their work. They've already got a chest over there dedicated to putting bait in there. It's gonna be some good passive fishing experience. I think it works that way because we did put some iron and some materials into making those crab pots. Sooner or later, that'll be a nice income for us. Nice of it to start on a Monday, though. Oh, that's so cool, I just realized. Oh, nice of me to get that. Foraging experience levels up. But I just noticed that some of the mahogany trees that I planted are already, well, they've already sprouted, and I can cut them for hardwood. See, that's a mahogany tree right there. So I guess the rain's sort of a fertilizer of sorts. And I just noticed the corn's are ready. And thank goodness I bought that last backpack upgrade. I think, with everything that's going on, I should have enough money to repair the carts, effectively satisfying one of the two items that I wanted to do within the stream. Aye, but it is a good sight as well. The amount of moss that we're getting from all this could effectively make some really good plant fertilizer. Let's see if I can't find it. Where is that moss bit? I know it's somewhere around here. Ah, here we are. Never mind, it's mushroom logs. And we've already got the mahogany to boot it up too. I think I'll put it around the area south of the farm. I mean, I already have plans to putting the quality sprinklers over at that foresty area just southwest of the beach farm. Would effectively reduce the amount of time that I do for watering. Not to harper down on the fact that I would upgrade the watering can to its highest available. But it would be good to have one task automated. Just imagine the amount of fiber and whatnot we could use. And one thing for sure, I'm going to be filling up one inventory space filled with fibers. Kind of reminds me of the time when I was back in New York. Middle of winter especially, the group I was with, the Unity, they had these growing pods. Well, no, pods is a harsh understatement. We had growing domes. I think the best way to describe it is, Disney has this place called Disney has Epcot, and Epcot has this giant, well, spherical golf ball-like dome at near the entrance of, well, Epcot. And so, the Unity, they created at least, well, they had to demolish the buildings around the area. Sorry for the historical value of those buildings. And they created those domes where they would use to grow food, keep warm, because somehow they managed to get some of the generators in the area working. And every single day, well, at least from where I was standing, one of our assignments was to take a blade, well, we'll call them scythes, and de-weed the areas that are. We would de-weed the areas on a crop rotation. I got really good at it, to the point where I think the purpose of it was just to strengthen my knees whenever we were doing exercises. Still, it was very handy. Oh, another mail, I forgot about that. Saw the weather report last night. I'm not sure what will happen, but if anyone wants to take shelter in the saloon, I'll keep it all day, open all day. Well, seeing that it is the first time for a majority of the residents, including me, to deal with this green rain, let's just hope nothing grows out of my stomach or my face that's other than my body, other than what's originally on my body when I was at birth. Well, we can check out the saloon. I think we gotta talk to Robin as well. 1, 2, 3. Tap to the third one. And recycle you. Oh, and Robin would... No, not Robin. Leah would love having this hardwood... Well, driftwood. Yeah. There's so much here. And I'm betting this will all be gone as soon as I hit the next day. Yeah, it's unfortunate that this thing's -1 speed. Should not have sold that bone dagger, but I was desperate for funds. I know that I'm going to be desperate for funds for 15,000, but hopefully I get 15,000 for what I've grabbed so far. Red mullet population threatening other species. If you can fish 3 of them, it would be a big help. Demetrius, red mullet, I think's an ocean fish. I think I have you in my collections too. Let's see. Long ago they were kept as pets. Herring, eel. Yeah, I think you are an ocean fish. Well, let's see if we can't locate Robin inside the saloon. Robin. Looks like everybody... I just got off the phone with the governor. Apparently this rain is supposed to be completely harmless. Just a unusual phenomenon of nature. I think it also might be a beneficial phenomenon of nature, given the fact that the mahogany trees have finally sprouted and grown, well, to its mature size where it can be harvested for hardwood. Excuse me while I adjust my mic. There. You know, maybe I should take a picture of my work stand right now. But let's focus on the conversations we get from these guys. Still, some of the townsfolk are panicking, which is never good. What have you got to say, Willie? I hope these weird rains don't bother the fish. It could ruin your life. Well, if it helps, I did capture a shrimp, as well as some hardwood and other items, but it, more or less. What do you got, Pam? It's a sign from the Almighty. We're doomed. Doomed? What do you mean, doomed? I think it's a good thing. I got moss seeds, I got a ton of fibers. I'll teach their own. Well, Penny, being Pam's daughter, what have you to say? Are you alright? We're all wondering what's going on. Well, what's going on is that I'm enjoying the rain. I brought some medical supplies just in case. Be careful out there. We'll be fine. Nothing to worry about. Although I'm not sure about my fortune today, seeing that the green rain has effectively shut down all transmissions. I saw the weather report last night. It really gave me a scare. It's situations like these where a person's true character is put to the test. Yep, and some of us really enjoy the rain outside. What have you to say, Elliot? Let's not get in a tizzy now. Gus, I propose a round of drinks to settle the nerves. I don't think I've ever set foot in this place. It's actually kind of cozy. There must be a meaning behind this. Nature is trying to tell us something. Well, if you had the courage to go out, you would effectively see how much of nature is waiting to be ripe for the harvest. And it looks like Robert isn't here. Robert. Okay, let's go. You know, we didn't see any of the other characters. We might as well visit them too. Oh, wow. It seems like George's TV has been affected by the weather too. What have you got to say, Alex? What's going on out there? Any action? Yep, there's a lot of action. Oh, George, dear, is this the end? It's been a good life, but I'd like to see Alex find his way before departing. There, honey. Don't you worry. Even if it is poisonous, I couldn't breathe in more noxious nasc in 1 minute back in the old coal mines. I'm still kicking. And come to think of it, I haven't looked at my relationship between George and Evelyn for a while. George is at 4, Mara's at 5. Do I have anything I could possibly give to Mara? I guess not. I'll probably give it to her. I'll probably give her what I would desire for tomorrow. Pam's over there. Penny's over there. Let's go over to Robin's place and Demetrius's. We could at least see them, and then we'll find more conversations with Sam and Jody. And of course Vincent. Oh, not to mention Marty. Oh! Wow. Well, knowing that, I think that might be Demetrius.
Don't mind me, Soprano. I'm just collecting some supplies. This may be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
You do you.
If you see my wife, can you tell her I'm okay?
Well, to each their own. Alright, now where on earth is Robin? This is the final day and I need to get to her. Hey, Maru. I want to go collect samples with my dad, but Mom is insisting we stay here. My mom's freaking out, but I'm actually kind of enjoying this. I bet the frogs are going wild out there. I'm gonna stay here to try to keep her calm, though. Hey, looks like you got the stones I asked for. That's a big help. Thanks. Well, thank you for satisfying that task, but what about the rain? That man is insane! Why does he have to go about there? We have no idea if the rain is dangerous. Dearie, you lived a good life. You have a wonderful child and a wonderful stepchild. There comes a time where you have to realize that you have to pick your own battles. I know very well how to pick my own battles at one point. Well, let's run over down to Jody. Looks like the rain hasn't affected too much of the place. I mean, the waters are still blue. That would have been a nice touch, though. Maybe allow for some slightly green water to really sell out the whole green rain apocalypse, according to, well, to extrapolate on what Pam was thinking. Another item for the recycling bin. Alright, what have you got? Are you alright? We've never seen anything like this before. Mom, I want to go outside and play. I wish my husband was here. He'd know exactly what to do. Is it acid? Will it burn through the roof and settle us alive? I gotta keep my little brother safe. You know, maybe I ought to get some relationships with you, Sam. You're playing man to the house, especially with the fact that you're, well, according to Jody, your father's left. Oh, and thank you for the trash. That was very, very nice of you. Oh, wait, Haley and everybody else is located. You know, hold on. Everything's green. Just notice that. Yeah, state the thing, Captain Sherlock. It's all green inside the place because it is green outside. Surprisingly, Marnie's kept the cows all outside in its unvast glory. Shane, Marnie, and... oh. I guess we have to get a good relationship in order to enter into Marnie's place in order to get those things. Because the mayor's clearly losing his shorts. I'm scared. You're not worried about this rain? That does put me at ease a little. I just hope the cows tuck themselves in. Well, I unfortunately have some bad news, but it seems I'm not affected by it too entirely. Oh, Marnie. I don't have to go into work today, so I'm not complaining. Microwave pizza. Alright, let's go. I need to get I forgot to get solar essence for the poor wizard. You know, I'll do that right now because he's not late. He's a very much arcane person that believes in no sleep. You know, it's one thing about magicians themselves. Dabbling in the arcane arts makes you a lot less human. So there are a number of things that you... oh, nice. There are a number of things to consider when writing a character of that sorts. Seeing that they are less human, you may consider the fact that they may do less human things. For example, sleeping. Let's get everything in here. And I could have talked to Leah, but technically I can get to Leah once I get everything set up. Let's see... I think I kept the seeds in here. And... corn? No, this is... oh, we already have enough fruit to work with. 5. Did I leave the fruit in a different area? Oh, I guess I did. And the seeds over here. Take care not to sell off the salmon berries because those are good and coming. We'll keep the wool for something else. Oh, update that. Get so far. Now let's get that. Let's get that void essence or solar essence. Which one have we need of less? Could also give a battery tomorrow. Okay. Knowing that Demetrius is outside, I'll give him a strawberry, and I'll give Maru one of the batteries that I obtained. And then we will give a void essence to you. And then on the way there, we'll give the driftwood. We'll give the driftwood over to Leah. I think Leah should be inside her wooden cottage. It's a nice touch in the top right, though. Seeing that it is green rain, we might as well make it look like green rain for the forecast. Sad to say that it wasn't affected with the water. Oh. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to get an upgrade for this sword. At least a better sword that would allow me to hit a lot faster. And I can't get to... I unfortunately cannot get to you. It's already 7:10. Tomorrow. I love you tomorrow. No way of getting into people's houses at this point. We might as well start clearing out the place and getting more weeds and moss and seeds. Must have gotten at least 20 of those seeds after, even after storing all of them. Oof. And make sure to hit the trees because they have those moss pieces. Alright, M. Rasmodeus. At least have the chance to get to you. Let's give you that void essence. Alright, what have you to say about this, Rasmodeus? Though the unusual rains may be alarming, there is nothing to fear on this day. In fact, it is a day of great joy for many living things. You got that right. Let's get you that void essence. Wait. What you mean I can't gift you that void essence? Forget it. We'll have to give it to you tomorrow. I don't know why I can't give you void essence. Or maybe it's related to the fact that this is a green day. Like the band. Alright. Oh, tomorrow's going to be interesting too. Well, the fact that the rain also counts as a rainy day. Don't have to worry about watering the plants. I wonder though, if I had considered upgrading maybe the watering can the day before, I have the money for it and the bars. Would this day also count as just a passing day before the thing gets ready? Probably something the wiki could answer. I'll make it a point not to look at the wiki too much. I'll keep I'll keep as much as what I know from past knowledge within this first year. And then let the bullets fly as soon as I finish. Slow enough. It's already slow enough that I managed. I think I got at least 30 seeds at this point. And it'd be good, especially for the flower seeds. Let's round off the day first. Let's round off the day by making... Oh, wow. Only 9. Hey, 2 seeds. That's a pretty good moment. Okay, now I've got... Let's make 2 of these because I already have a ton of the moss. We'll put you right here and here. And there I go, being more disorganized as ever. No wonder HighKey's hounding on me to get myself organized. Alright, well, tomorrow... Oh, first... We're going to give these, we're going to give this back to Emily, thinking that it's a gift. Because I think she likes, knowing her, she probably likes this stuff. Textiles and everything. Driftwood will go to Leah. We'll meet her tomorrow. Strawberry will go to Demetrius. And then we now have another thing we can give tomorrow. Battery packs. Knowing her, being a scientist and seeing the fact that she's building a robot in a room, be handy to have. Let's see. What else have we got? Could give somebody else something. Maybe. We still need to do those red mullets. That's gotta be tomorrow's gig. And we need to get the void essence. Let's at least set ourselves up for the solar essence. We'll be heading south this time. Hello, 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 Leela. Oh, wait. I won't even know what's going on tomorrow. I think it's going to be a sunny day. Let's see. Welcome to Kozu 5 with your daily news. It's going to be a clear and sunny day tomorrow. Let's see if I can say the fortune teller. Ah, I can see the crystal. What day beholds? The spirits are neutral today. The day is in your hands. But that only works for the day, not tomorrow. Dang it. Those are the only two that I know of well enough. Everything else is just either Wednesday or Sunday with the Queen of Sauce, and living on the land with, well, I don't know what days would be living on land. Alright, let's tuck ourselves into bed. I think we only made about 600. We'll level up foraging along the way, though. Be very handy, but we don't have the money, we don't have the equipment for it, or the resources. Ooh, green. 600. Not bad. A clear and sunny day tomorrow. What have we got for, well, what have we got for tomorrow going on? It's going to be clear and sunny all day. Well, anticipated. Luck is not on our side. But it looks like the tomatoes are finished. Oh, you know what? There's a better way to do this. And just stick right here and then move up and down while you're at it. Yeah, but then again, we do have that extra one right here. It looks like that can be harvested right now. Oh no, it's got another day. No, we're not there. Already wasting a charge, Mr. Fumblefingers. Not much in the way of charges, but thank goodness this is making it a little bit easier. And I forgot to harvest a coffee bean. Okay. And that should be all that we need to harvest. We'll also take the time to clear out... We'll clear out the area on the southwest. Do a little bit of that, and make sure to fill up Leela's water bottle. Water trough. Hi, Leela. Fill ourselves up on the not-so-salty part of the water beach. Re-up all three. And then put you in the recycling bin. I know we have another driftwood. Let's put one of the driftwood in there. Let's see what we've got. Let's sell off the gold stuff. Nice haul though, like 3 gold items. And the tomatoes are fruit. We already have 5. And we'll meet Morrow on our way heading north. But luck is annoying, so we can't exactly... Oh, we'd focus on combat. But let's head down south. Oh, another harvestable coffee thing. We'll save you because coffee can be made in a coffee bean from coffee beans. Now, in-game, I'd use the coffee specifically for the coffee boost, but real life, I don't drink it. Oh, and there's a drifted item. And somehow hitting it indirectly has me hitting it 3 times instead of 2. Nice pull on the survival burgers, though. Be very handy. It is unfortunate, though, that the green rain effectively clears out... Well, it's all the weeds and everything that were just there get cleared out immediately. With a faster blade, I would have gone through this entire place, coupled with the coffee. If you have nothing important, then leave me be. I have much work to do. Ah, this is imbued with potent arcane energies. It's very useful for my studies. Thank you. And how are we doing with you now? How have I already given you 2 gifts in a matter of a... I must be missing something. No, wait. Sunday is when things start to refresh, so that might be the very reason. I must have given you something on Sunday. Yeah, that might be the case. And as much as I want to get more items to do some more farming, let's head over to Leah. I think Leah might be outside of her place. Well, there's Marnie. Well, sooner or later, we're gonna have to develop a good relationship with you because I need to get those pants. And I think Leah leaves out of her place maybe around noontime. Let's see if we can get in contact with Emily. You didn't see nothing. Emily, are you here? I don't think Emily's in this area. She's probably headed out to... What does Emily do? Well, I know that Haley's going to be over at the ice cream stand since she's over there with Alex. And Alex usually mans that stand as well. Nothing in the trash can aside from that acorn. What to do. As if there's anything not to worry about. And I kind of hope that whatever's going on outside isn't being heard into the microphone at this point. It's kind of loud. I think someone's blowing leaves. Oh, Demetrius! Hey, Demetrius. Have a strawberry. Don't forget to check that farm cave. There's bound to be something useful in there by now. Healthy reminder. Thanks for that. Let's go to Maru. Oh, wait. I just noticed. Maru's in her nurse outfit, so she's down south with Harvey. Well, no time like the present to see what else I could find in this area. And I think red mullet can be caught in the ocean, so to be, we're in the direction of that. It's unfortunate that Robin can't take driftwood. Her form of art seems to be on the structured side and the more, well, I guess how would you explain wood, in a sense? Wood isn't... well, we'll get towards that sooner or later. Let's go to Maru in the clinic. Oh, cutscene. I'm so sick of preparing these samples. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh no! The whole sample is ruined. Harvey's going to kill me. Soprano, what should I do? I'm willing to take the blame for this one. Okay, I'll blame it on you then. Alright, what have you got? What happened? I heard something break. Soprano came in and slammed the door so loud I dropped the sample. It's true. You shouldn't blame others for your own problems, Maru. It's the truth, though. I'll have to call the patient back in and recollect the sample. This will probably put us in the red for another month. You know, maybe that could have gone differently. I should have been truthful. Feel free to stop by my office if you're ever feeling ill. Sebastian hardly ever talks to me. I wonder if he even likes me at all. Oh, I like you. This will be perfect for powering my latest project. Thanks, Soprano. It's sad, but I want to have a brother, but he doesn't act like one. Same dialogue? You're probably young, though. You'll probably stay healthy without trying. That I am. Oh, and there's Evelyn. Oh, my dear. I'm so glad everything ended up okay. And my flowers look healthier than ever. Yep. Such is the benefit of having green rain. And more acorns. Alright. let's find out if the mullet is... Oh, and there's Leah. Let's give her this. Oh, thank you. This one has an interesting shape. And a new thing from the ground. Rainbow shell. We'll put you right here. Oh, and there's a worm spot. And a teleport to the farm. Oh, if I go there right now, what if it changes? What if I waste time and it just changes? Forget it, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hopefully it doesn't change within the next 20 minutes. Okay, it's still there. Let's make use of it. I need to be on it, though. Oh, sea jelly. Okay, maybe this is on it. There we go. Alright, come on. Get me my mullets. And then I can talk to Demetrius. One. Right on target. Let's do 2 more. Come on, healthy spot. Give me some really good things. Oh. I don't think this is a red mullet. Red mullet went up really fast the last time. Well, so much for capitalizing on a spot. We'll have to deal with this a little bit later. We'll sell a majority of the items we grab at this point. It's the final day for Demetrius, so we better get all the red molds we can by the end of this day. 2. And we'll sell you all for a healthy profit. Get ourselves to 15,000. Oh, this might be the last one, based on the behavior of this fish. Bam! 3. I could head into town. Oh, let's head into town and make sure that Demetrius at least has the opportunity to talk to us. It's money. It is money too. Hey Sam, how you doing? Seems like there's no damage to anything. That was a strange one. How are you holding up? There's probably some unique dialogue that I'm missing out on a number of people, but time is important. Alright, that's Mayor Lewis. I've already dug in the trash at one point, so no good on that part. Demetrius, I think... Maybe Demetrius is located here. There is Demetrius. Thanks, Soprano. The red mullet population was getting out of hand because a genetically modified super red mullet escaped from a fishery and started multiplying. Funny how camel cases. You would think that it was a... Oh, no. It's the apostrophe that changes it too. But, in spite of that, 225 gold and a prize ticket. Get that out Lewis's machine for a special reward. I think the next reward that we were getting is a Stardew Valley tea. Oh, well, Star Tea, or, well, whatever it's called. And it was high time to talk to those people. It was high time to talk to everybody as they were leaving. Oh, Star Drop Tea. And the next item was going to be a bed. I mean, it's nice to have a good bed, but let's quickly talk to Penny and everybody else. What? Hi. Mom won't let me have any more gummies today. Well, I guess maybe a few people have unique... I guess a few people would have unique, dialogue. No, I guess I could talk about what's going to be upcoming within the next week. This week is the last round of performances, but I think I'll be continuing our performances because I auditioned for a play called 1776. 1776 being I guess, the deliberations of creating the Declaration of Independence and declaring independence from Great Britain at the time in musical form. What have we got so far? I auditioned for the role using a song from Sundays in the Park with George called Finishing the Hat. And I used a monologue from, I don't remember what, I think it was a TV series or a movie series. And it was talking, the guy who was saying it was, I grow weary of this debate. The fact that it's been deliberating for so long and how it could easily be solved by just looking at the facts and then straight up calling a person guilty or not based on it. That audition, consisting of a minute's worth of singing and a minute's worth of monologue, got me the role of John Dickinson. Some reading into the role, John Dickinson is the antagonist of the 1776 musical. He is the one that believes that loyalism and reconciliation and peaceable talks with Britain would allow them to be more amicable with them. In spite of that, the British put out the intolerable acts of taxing things for the sake of keeping an empire. Well, at least to help with the debt of the mainland, which forced them to consider taxing the other colonies that weren't affected by such. It kind of reminds me of another musical that I saw. It's about the Newsies, except the British were the newspaper companies that were charging the Newsies more, and the kids were like the revolutionaries, the rebels of sorts. Ah, there's another one. Huh. On that note, that came from a Joja Core box. Why would Joja Company use bombs? What indeed is the state of things? I mean, I know we have bombs and cherry bombs. And I use those specifically for mining. But the Joja Corporation carrying bombs inside, washed up crates at this point, really begs the question as to how extensive the Joja Corporation is. And here I am using them to restore this town to its former glory. Well, not exactly. They've effectively put the community center as a storage house. Now, where did I put the totem? Oh, there's the totem. That seaweed's over there. This sea jelly, I think, where would I put that? Let's call that a mob item. And thank goodness it organizes itself with a river jelly. Stardew Chi over here. We'll save that. You know, I'll scratch on giving that to Emily. Let's save that. And we will sell these. Not a bad day. I think we have at least 1,000. Already pet Leela. It's gonna be a Sunday tomorrow. That's good. I was thinking I was gonna get 1,000, but I ended up getting 2,000. I should have... Okay, by tomorrow, I should have enough. I think another one of our items is ready to harvest by then. Not the melons, though. Oh, no! Well, thank goodness for that storm. I could effectively sell... You know, like, I could sell those batteries. Alright, what weeds have damaged my farm? Oh! Huh. Wait. What if they meant the weeds that are located over at the southwest farm area? I did deploy a sprinkler over there. Let's harvest this first. Yeah, and Pierre's is closed tomorrow. Huh, I guess not. Let's at least clear this area first. Or maybe the weeds could be related to... No, the stumps over there for getting mushrooms shouldn't be affected by... Yeah, they shouldn't be affected by anything. And we've already given the wizard 2 of his items. And here I am, not watering stuff. I should be done by 9. This goes here. Ah, there we go. Ah, these blasted clouds getting in the way of me understanding, well, me determining whether I've watered the area or not. And I'm already messing up on how I'm watering these things. Oh, there I go, messing up again. Alright. Let's do this. And then right over here... You know... Do that... And make the decision of not doing that. Thank goodness I still have some charge left. There. Now I've watered everything. And let's put these bombs right where they belong. Over where they were. And I think... No, I don't think that this bomb especially is for this slingshot. I'm betting there's a specific ammo for it. I mean, I tried doing it once. Oh, what have we got? More items to recycle. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to make this thing dedicated for bait. And, well, what other recyclables I can find. And that trash hopefully becomes a diamond. I didn't check the fortune today. You know, I'll do it right here because it's a lot easier to work with. Oh, fortune tomorrow is thunderstorm, and today's fortune is mildly perturbed. And for the sake of this, I'm gonna sell all these battery packs while saving one for Mara. I think Leah might be out today. Hopefully we can get a chance to give her that summer squash. No, not summer squash, driftwood. What have we got so far? There should be a... I think there's another task that's coming up that we could do in this area. Oh, so close yet so far. Maybe if I sold things over at Pierre's or sold some fish over at Willie's, I could end up getting what I need. And as much as I want to raise animals, animals require feed, and I don't have the means to feed. I don't have the means to effectively feed, well, the animals. Oh, come off it. You're not looking through the trash, and you're not... Well, one man's trash is another man's treasure. There. I finally got the words I wanted to say out today. And I'm finally taking the time to go through this area because it's already rained. And a lot of cool things just wash up on the beach over here. Which would effectively get me 15,000. Oh, and there is another... Oop, lost book. I really do want to keep a good schedule of things. I know the default is going to be Stardew Valley Saturdays. Let's put this This one in particular, I may end it off in about an hour because I've got call time to go to my last, well, my third to last theater performance. But it is also my last performance as one of the main characters for Annie. I play Oliver Warbucks. You could just give me more things to fish up. I would love to level up my fishing. And the theater production was fun. I was in the middle of 3 different theater productions within the past 3 months. One that was a little bit more intensive than usual. Oh, great, it's just as intensive as this fish. Oh no, I'm not going to get either of these. Or will I? Come on. I now have the treasure chest. I must lock in. Yes, I was a part of 3 different theater performances. One that was more intensive that paid me, and the dancing was pretty nice too. Another one where I was just a part of a pufferfish. Another one that I was a part of as the as a community choir that they were trying to, well, conceptualize and maybe instantiate for future bits, which would allow more people that are unable to do choreography to sing if they know how to do that. And this one was an invitation based on some previous productions that I was a part of. The lady that saw me, she loved how I sang and invited me, rather than having to go through auditions. And it was a major role too. It was a bit of a tizzy though. Oh, there is Leah. Hi, Leah. There you go. What have you got for me? Maru's at 6. George is at 4. Linus is at 3. I think we're doing pretty good so far. I would like to... Oh, Sam must be over at Joja Corporation. Let's see. I bet I could find Maru over at her house at this point, because she's already finished her part-time work yesterday. Let's see, what have we got so far? You know what, for my sake, I better put some sort of topic that I'm typing in so that I make sure that I stay on topic. It's terrible that I'm forgetting things. Alright, money's good, Maru's good, scheduling's good, Stardew Valley Saturdays, but I really want to see if I can put more to offer on this table. There's more that I want to do, especially. Within the schedule, within everything else, I probably need to not put myself in a situation where I'd have three different productions. For one thing, being in 1776 now, an entirely new production from the 3 that I'm already in, rehearsals are going to be a little bit easier to work with. I mean, they're on 3 of the 4 days within the week. 3 of the 7 days of the week. So it'll be very nice to give myself a bit of a breather. And even better that I can start going into that Pokemon single-player game that I've been so raving about. Be a nice little tabletop to work with. I think one thing that I want to set up for especially is just the music that goes behind it. Now, I understand that it is a Pokemon game that I am somewhat homebrewing from Pokemon cards. But it wouldn't hurt to have some form of music that comes from the games, or maybe even from, well, the anime that it comes. The anime that was made for it. Anything else? Okay, that should be all. Should be all. We'll effectively get 15,000, and then we can buy the item. We'll spare the time by not going to Joja Mart too much. We've already given Mario a gift. We haven't given George a gift. I wonder if I can give Evelyn. I wonder if Evelyn likes blue jazzes. Blue jazz. You know, in line with keeping things, well, full, I think it's high time that I start making flowers. I'll put flowers on the table for this thing. Let's start hoeing away. Yeah, let's start hoeing away. Let's do this. And then we do... Okay. And that should... I think that puts us at 20. Let's be... Okay, and then by way of how we water things... Darn it, looks like I'm gonna need an extra row. Because I had the idea that I was gonna water this column right here and then move left and right. But the feeling's kind of moot because we're losing out on water. I could buy more seeds though. But Pierre's is closed. We can't buy. I can't buy seeds. It's already scary enough because we are getting closer and closer to the end of the season. And planning's gonna be a tad difficult. I'm gonna have to deal with some easier bits. Some more faster seeds. I should have enough to make a... I wonder if I can make that... No, it doesn't look like I can make... I can't make the keg that I need to create the coffee. I could make a worm bin though. I have a gold bar and fiber. It would effectively allow me to not subsist on finding bait and then... Okay. 1 gold, 1 iron, 15 hardwood. Oh, not this. What else do I need? I need 50 fiber. Mm-hmm. Ooh, what's this? Craft 15 different items. Nice little surprise. And we'll put you right here. You will be the worms to this thing, and then maybe we get 2 or 3 so we don't have to worry about subsisting on the supply. And you'll effectively be the trash bin. At least the consolidating part. Now, with regards to sprinklers, we do need more iron bars and gold bars and refined quartz. Or we could hold out for another upgrade for the sprinklers. There's always bound to be more sprinklers to grab. What else could I possibly sell from this? Not sure on that part. Well, we could... Let's end off the day by clearing this place out a little further. I've kept it away for so long. And thank goodness I have a better axe. Now if I could only get a better pickaxe, could effectively clear the rest of these trees out here. And the rocks. The sturdier rocks that require the use of the steel pickaxe. Still, we have gold. Could also upgrade it as the gold pickaxe. not much in the way of the axes. Hopefully this tree grows. I did plant it earlier in the season, and hopefully within the next season it matures into an adult tree. And if we're in season, we can get fruits. Aside from the fruit bat cave. Maybe the fruit bat cave wasn't a bright idea. Field snack. Maybe I ought to put up a challenge with this thing. I should stop at steel upgrades. I probably stop at steel upgraded items. Give it a little bit more of a challenge. Much ado about nothing. And it's nights like these that has you thinking about what you want to do for tomorrow. How am I doing with energy? I'm stuck at 270 for so long. Might be high time to find a way to get more energy at this point. You can get rid of some of the smaller rocks here. At least give me that mining experience. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 78. Alright. That should be everything we do. Tomorrow, I'll probably buy more flower seeds. I'll at least make a column's worth of flowers. And then tomorrow, we're going to use the time to upgrade the mine carts, which would allow us to get to the mines quicker. I'm kind of think of it. Do I have any geodes? No, I do not. I do not have any geodes, and I do not have any... Why is the sap over there? I do not have any form of smelting that I can do. Everything's just less than 5 at this point. Oh, speaking of which, did I... Where is that spare trash can thing? Did I not do anything with that? Okay, it's not in here. It's not in here. Well, it looks like I might have already recycled that. No, wait. It was the driftwood, and I gave it to Leah. Man, my memory's good. We gotta anticipate the thunderstorm tomorrow, though. Do I have enough? I should have enough iron bars and refined quartz. 1, 2, 2. And how much mob item do I have? I do not have enough bat wings. Alright. Too bad of a day. It's gonna be a stormy night. We'll be able to head over to the Jojo Mart. 3,000. Well, I was right about the 3,000 part. It was mostly towards the others. 5,648, and the batteries provided 500 each. Kind of makes you wonder where Mayor Lewis is taking all these items and selling them to, and how he's able to get them converted into money so quickly. And probably keeps a chart somewhere, but he's probably selling it for at least a profit beyond what is currently given to me. Knowing him, he's probably taken about... I think he would take about 30% of the profits. It storms outside, we don't need to water the plants, and I can effectively head towards the mines. It is a neutral day, though. Ah, perfect. 3, 3, 3. It's even awesome that I'm providing that. Let's start harvesting things. a level up in farming. Could have used that time to upgrade the copper watering can, but no. I am totally fine that it is not upgraded. Thursday is probably going to be staying inside, that's for sure. Now let's rush ourselves over to the Jojo Mart because a corporation can be allowed to open a lot earlier than a home-owned business. That's the first lightning strike. It is a wonder, though. With the grain rain that happened during Monday, maybe this is a less intensive rain. And the pike is located inside the cookies. The pike probably is I think it's a freshwater fish. Yep, freshwater fish, difficult to catch. And those things are located just outside. It'd be high time to cultivate some good manners with Sam, because I don't have any hearts with him. And hopefully freshwater fish can also be caught here. Though the problem might be in the water. It's raining. Might change what we have to get for fish. Okay, this is a different behavior. I think this might be a pike. Okay, despite its difficulty in being catched. Bingo! I caught a pike. Clint will open up ton and 9. The Jojo Mart's already open. The Jojo Mart opens at the same time as... Wow. You would think, but then again, I need to realize that they're a corporation that's looking to really mess things up and... Oh. Huh. Well, either way, they're a corporation that's looking to match up with capabilities of other businesses, and effectively use that to root them out. We have enough time for one more fish. Let's head close to the Jojo Mart. No, never mind. Let's up fish. Let's head straight into Jojo as soon as it opens. 3, 2, 1. Hello, Morris. Excellent! We'll get our workers on tonight. Should be ready for you by tomorrow. What do you want? Leave me alone. Nice of you to be that way, Shane. Let's see, what else have I got? And this poor microphone that I'm using. The stand that I have it on is slowly decreasing itself to the point where it's interfering with my hands, as well as where I've got it positioned. It's a slight decay. Maybe it's also causing that in my speaking. Alright, what else we got? We gotta get that pike to Sam. No, we'll drink this. Care less, that only provides like 15 energy, but it always helps to have that good speed boost for the next 20 seconds. Hello? What do you have? Sam's still asleep. Good time to do some fishing. Maybe we get a level up along with our farming. This one is not... Well, unfortunately it's not one of the pikes, but it does give us a treasure chest. Puts me at silver, though, I think. Ooh! First catch of a shad, and it gives me the treasure chest. And it geode. 2 geodes. Be good to get a lot more money from Clint for processing the geodes, as well as something on the side to donate to the museum. So much for wanting to get a relationship with the wizard. I've effectively exhausted all the gifts that I can give him. Maybe I could talk to him, but that'd have to be late at night. Oh, it is not a good day for fishing, despite it being rainy. Maybe if I headed inside the cave, there was also those cave fish that I could grab. Oh, you know what? Not that I'm thinking about it. I am not good for friends with Sam to go in his room. I guess I gotta have to wait until tomorrow to talk to him. Your mom's right over there. Housework is frustrating because you're never finished. The day after I sweep the floor, it's starting again. You know what? I'm gonna empathize with you a whole lot, because the next 2 weeks I'm gonna be focused on cleaning up my space. What have we got here? Okay, we have enough to work with regarding food. I better put this away to a place where I know I can not eat it. And we'll put you here because I'm going to make this row entirely for the minerals that I grab. I will say it so many times, I enjoy the fact of having 3 rows of inventory space. That's 8... That's 36 spaces. Now, let's see what I can grab. Process these for me. Another iron bar. Another copper bar. Nice touch, though. These are placeholders for what I'm planning to do. And maybe I could go down about 5 or 10 levels despite the fortune of today. Well, in the middle of all this cleaning, and wow, that tree is just straight up in the middle over there. I guess I planted it. I gotta look at one of the items that was inside the workstation. There's a thing. There was a fishbowl filled with random items. I mean, the first item that I saw in there that interested me, preferably not using the axe against these things. Oh wow, what look. One item that interested me while I was looking through this fishbowl was it was a vial of hot chocolate. It was a vial of hot chocolate and with marshmallows. Clearly the marshmallows are just straight up prehistoric, crunchy. But it got me reminding me to back when I was in New York. New York was cold, like stupidly cold. Especially during the winter times. And despite having the domes in the area to keep things warm and cultivate plants, we still had the issue of making sure that warmth was outside beyond just those domes. Ooh, gold ore. I could forgo going downstairs and getting the gold ore. The people over there, they would scavenge for items along with growing food. And one hot item commodity that people would go for was hot chocolate. The whole apocalypse thing started around 7 years ago. No, not 7. Around 4 years ago, But due to the advent of food, and I guess technology, preservatives had gotten to the point where they could preserve things without messing up a person's insides. So hot chocolate was one of the first things that they used to try and preserve because it was a nice treat. And honest to goodness, I hate the fact that this is a spiral. It makes it a lot difficult. Maybe I end up missing out on one stone that could have been earlier that has me going down a level. And of course, there is also this little thing right here. This allows me to go down a level, but who am I to carry 99 stones on myself as a whim when I know that I'm not going to be using it? And then again, I was already at a place to use it. But back to the point. Hot chocolate was a very good commodity amongst people. Keeps people warm. I mean, coffee's a nice thing too, but I don't drink coffee again. Some people would get really crazy with the hot chocolate. Another level. Huh, what's this? A star drop. Your mind is filled with thoughts of journaling. Your maximum energy level has increased. So from 270 to 304. Seems like every star drop upgrades the energy by, well, 34. And that means I can boogie a lot harder. With messing up. Well, messing up's the primary reason that I'm going to be needing the energy for. Hopefully Sam's done with his guitar session, so I can give him that pike that he needs, and effectively get on the board with the relationship that I have with him. And so much for getting iron and copper ingots. Seems like gold is the standard for today. It was the only ore that I could find within those lava areas. It's Demetrius' birthday tomorrow, though. Be good to give him something other than a strawberry. But a strawberry is always a good thing to give him. It's a lovable item. Like Homaru likes strawberries. You must be getting pretty strong working on that farm all day. Maybe you'll reach my level someday. Something to look forward to, huh? Why do you have that look on your face? Well, I guess I'm already strong in itself. Let's see if we can't go inside. It is almost 7. Ah, Sam's still stuck in his room. You know what? Here you go, Vincent. I hope you like cookies. And here you go, Jody. Finally have use for that cranberry item. It looks like I won't be able to get the chance to go to see Sam. Number of items that I can deposit. Let's deposit all the ores and all the forgeable items, save for the salmon berry. It's gonna be a good day tomorrow. I think... Well, maybe if it storms again, I'd be happy to upgrade the silver ingots. Upgrade the silver, upgrade the bronze watering can to a silver watering can. What have we got? I could sell this void essence and I could sell this topaz. What have we got so far? We still need more bat wings. Maybe I ought to end up there on a very perturbed day, see if I can get mobs going on. And I could do it on the 90th to 100th floor because we've got lava bats, or red bats, if they're called that. And here I am with a sword that would have actually been useful. It's strange that I did not sell you, but I ended up selling the bone sword. Not much in the way of doing things. Okay. Got that going on. Ooh. Maybe. Ah, and I just saw a view go up. Why didn't you stay? I would have happy to talk to you. As you can see right here, I've currently got... Maybe it would have been better if I had a better day for lightning. Got that going on right now. What have we got? Oh, looks like we're getting mushrooms now. That's rock. Mushrooms are a good thing to have. Could use those for ingredients, but we still need to upgrade the house, so I gotta sell you. We'll see what tomorrow holds, because tomorrow is the Godoro trading. I got that going for me. Let's see what we got going on in the back. We'll get Chad his item right there. I think we've already upped our relationship with Morrow. She's at 6 hearts. Maybe there's another task that's on the bulletin in front of Pierre's store. Unfortunately, Pierre's the bottom tier. And as much as I want to get you up the hearts there, I think I'll focus on everybody but Pierre at this point. Let's see what's inside the foraging thing. In the Batcave. Nothing in the Batcave aside from that last harvest that I did. I was happy to get a ton of oranges. There were more coffee beans. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to get the keg that upgrades that, and I can have my own coffee at the time. Unfortunately, those things, well, the coffee beans can only be grown during spring and summer. It would have been nice to have my own dispensary. No. Dispensary is an entirely different meaning. A brewery. Brewery. I could start by clearing out this area up here, though. I could also upgrade the hoe. But more importantly, let's get... Let's get this to 10. No, let's get this to 20. Because we already have 4, and it shouldn't take too long for the copper and everything else. Either way, I am waiting overnight. What have I got so far? Where could I possibly use this? Oh wow, I have enough Batwing. Let's see. 2 of you, 2 of you. And then we make 2 more lightning rods. Maybe I get lucky overnight and see that all the lightning rods get their... So we only get 4 batteries. There's that. It's gonna be a while, maybe another hour for the iron bar. Still very calming. I'll effectively exhaust that energy that I had restored using that star drop. Make sure not to get too close. Well, to to the mushroom stump. Ooh. Even if it is a mildly bad day, I at least got one thing out of it. Maybe another item to look forward to when processing the geodes. Wait, why am I doing this? I should not have done that. On the bright side, 12 hardwood. Let's hopefully get towards the end of the week, because I'm only at 30 minutes. Quite hiccup in the plans. You know, I'll end off on Friday. This might be good to end it on Friday at this point. Either way, it's getting late. Let's exhaust our energy before then. I need to be in bed before 2. Area over here. And the last thing we do is going to be finishing off the, well, seeing what we get from the Godor Empire. Hopefully it's a lot better. And I can flip the expenses especially. And then I'll make sure that hopefully tomorrow's a, well, good bank on tomorrow being a sunny day, but hopefully the day after tomorrow ends up becoming something stormier. We'll have to process all these geodes over here. Alright, Layla. I know I filled your water. I know the rain filled your water bottle. This will be the last day. Oh! Hard at work, I see. Level 7 farming, we have a loom, and that loom can be used to process that wool. A full board of items, amounting up to nearly 2,500, over 2,500. What have we got tomorrow? Oh, sunny day. But a good humor day, though. I'll take the time to process everything. And it looks like the batteries that I left out overnight are good. One moment. That out of there, and then harvest these. More bait to add. Slowly losing a bit of steam right here. Let's start. We did watering. And it looks like the corn's harvest too. Maybe we'll get a better chance at getting more items. Let's see. Oh, and it looks like we got an ancient fruit from the ancient seed. And and as much as I want to use the left and right technique, I do not have another column that would allow me to use it effectively. Oh, but sooner or later, I'm gonna get that upgrade, but I need to wait for a good day. Not much. Okay, that's all good. I could sell this ancient fruit based on its quality, but maybe it might have some use for later on. I know what I'm gonna sell though. These items right here. And while we're at it, I'll head over to Pierre's and buy more flower seeds. These battery packs are really useful though for getting a good buck out. Yeah, let's head over straight to the I don't have water. Need to refill it over to the not so salty water beach part. But sooner or later we're going to get ourselves an upgrade. Maybe I ought to do it during the rain area. Maybe I'll do it the day before the weather changes. That might also be a good time to do it. Besides, I just have to wait for the transition between the day of and the day after. Maybe it's on the 28th or something? Ugh, poppy seeds. 1,000 for one and it's already in season. Terrible. A rare seed though. We'll definitely use that because that can be planted in the next season. It'll take all season to grow though. Maybe I harvest it like 20 or 25 days later. Okay, now I need to remind myself how many seeds do I typically need within this period. I think I need at least 8. Thank goodness you didn't see me digging through the trash there, Jazz. I could probably catch Sam over at the Stardew Saloon. I'll pay anyone 200 gold to any fisherman who catches 2 largemouth bass. Largemouth bass or freshwater fish. Gives me a good chance of the willy. But let's go over to Pierre's to do some poppy seeds for 1,000. Poppy seeds being sold at the trader for 1,000. For that much. Here they're 100. I think I need 8. Now let's head over to Clint and get ourselves whatever's in these geodes. What next? I get a mystery box that has 2 mystery boxes inside it. Let's see what we get. Hi, Jazz. I do like your bow. I do prefer you if you get out of the way, though. What do these geodes in this box have for me? Clay. Donation item. Donation item. 3 donation items. And seeds. Very, very good day. Now, Jazz, I will just sneak behind you. No, I can't sneak behind you. Let's donate to the museum our findings. Donate 40 items to the museum. Nice. What are you supposed to be? Okay, I think you're also red, so I'll put you closer to that. And then this is purple. I think I'll put you closer to the crystal fairy, the fairy stone and the, not the Jingo White. But a new reward. A rare crow and an obsidian vase. Be nice to change up the scarecrows that are around our area. And the minecarts work. I'm an idiot for using just my feet. See that? That is steam. That allows me to go to the mines, the bus stop, at an instant pace. Let's go to the mines. I have enough of an inventory space to work with, and I know that Sam will likely be with, well, Sebastian and Abigail over at the saloon at 5. Let's get myself over to floor 105. It's a good day. I probably should have got bombs. Oh, squid. Topaz! Thank goodness I can use my own... Thank goodness I can use my own sword against these things. New food item, though. Oh. Fight. Give me your wings so I can utilize them as a lightning rod. Three more levels to go. You know, I'm feeling crafty. Probably not the best use of the bombs, but it isn't the best use of the bombs. I could have ended up something further. I am keen on going down. More and more bats. Ah! That is an amethyst rock, and that is the way down. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to upgrade. Holy moly, that is a ton of guys. It's an infestation. And it's not even marked as an infestation. Oh, let's take care of this guy. These guys drop Void Essence. It's the guys with the masks that are my concern because they can heal and weaken. Oh shoot, that's like 19 of my health. How much health do I have? That's more of my health taken out in an instant. Oh, I gotta eat something. Okay, how much does this heal? Okay, at least heals 11 health. We can work with this. Alright, let's fight you. Maybe we gotta fight off these things to get whatever's inside them. Rather crunchy sound they go with. Alright, we're at 104. Gotta get one more. I'll probably call it at this point. And there goes my microphone decaying again. Okay. Good. More and more in essence. And the floor down. Thank you, Metal Dougie. Well, maybe you weren't needed. Almond shield right there. We're at 104, 105 now. Let's rush our intentions back over to the town. I already know that Clint is closed. But I at least have a chance to say that Alex is right over there, manning the ice cream stand. Huh, I didn't know you standing there. Yes, I've been standing there for a while. You talked to me twice. My mother used to drive the bus to Calico Desert, but the bus stopped working a few years ago. A mayor says there's not enough money in the town coffers or else I'll have it fixed. Oh no, Mom's making lentil soup tonight. You can use a tapper to harvest syrups and other useful liquids directly from trees. It's a slow process, but the result can be quite valuable. I did unlock that. Yeah? You're fine looking, man. Why are you wasting time talking to a little girl like me? And knowing them, there's Sam. Oh, hey. Ugh, sorry. Give me the usual. And there's Abigail. I kind of wish I had a cat. Unfortunately, my dad is allergic to pretty much everything. You know what? Here you go. Wow, it's just my color. Thanks, Soprano. Now let's talk to you, Sam. I'm not very good. Well, fish. Hey, thanks a million, Soprano. I should have known you'd be the one to take this job. Did I forget that it was Demetrius' birthday today? Oh. Pretty much. Let's see if I can't get him. Because it is his birthday today, and I might be high time to see if I can't get more hearts out of him. Speaking of which, yeah, Demetrius at 2, I could get him at 4. Not a good bad day to end this. Not a bad day to end this off. It's a good bad day. Let's see. I'm running low on strawberries though. And it might be high time to end for this because I'm feeling a little bit burned out for a morning. I should have slept a lot earlier back then. And there's Demetrius. A present with optimal timing. Today is the anniversary of my birth. Thank you. If you and Mara become friends, I'm sure she'll show you how to use the telescope out back. Pretty exciting, huh? It has its pros and cons. What has its pros and cons? Eh, whatever. And the lights come on as soon as it hits 7. We'll keep the strange bun in our inventory. It might be useful for later. Our chest inventory, not our backpack inventory. And it's a food item, so it'll have to be in here. The Umgeo towards here. I'll keep the ancient fruit with the fruit items over here. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Refined quartz. And you know what? Let's... Okay, we needed 9. But I already have 9. Three, 6, and 9. Now I effectively have a chance to use that technique. 1. Alright, once we hit Saturday, I now have the technique down. I just need to sit in the center right here and then go left and right as I move down. 3, 9, 9, 18, 27, 36, 54, 63. I think I have less, I should have less than 100 to work with. And let's see what else we've got inside the area right here. Grapes. Blackberries, specifically. And blueberries are purple. Okay. We will sell that. And then the next goal for tomorrow... Fortunately, I couldn't get the wizard at this point because I had satisfied him during Sunday. We're going to focus on getting the wizard's trust to a certain level where I can access the rest of his building, and then grind the money that I need towards getting the bus fixed. Since I had talked with Penny just a few in-game hours ago. What's for today? Rather low income day, but it was worth it. Get a forewarning on what we're expecting for tomorrow. Well, today. The next time I play. Clear and sunny all day. Very happy today. Might be high time to go deeper into the mines. Alright. I think I'll call it right here. See you guys.